Hold on, I gotta see this. I, I, I gotta see what the remaster that I could have played but didn't look like. There should have been a comma there after didn't. Hold on. I just want to see. And when the day comes that we play Season 2, I guess it'll be through this. Because I had no idea this existed. And I wish I did. And I didn't bother looking into it. Because it's like, yeah, surely this is the only thing that, released was the original thing. I didn't assume any differently. I thought that if there was like a remaster or a remake or what have you of the first game that I would have heard about this. But I guess it's just like all the games and remastered in the style of the final game. Why did I never hear about this? Maybe it's because as like Telltale like started becoming like less and less known, they were kind of losing their grasp bit by bit on the industry. This looks so much different. Holy crap! That's the yard from the beginning of the first game. Character viewer? Like what? I could have been playing this. Season 1, Season 2, Michelle, New Frontier, final season. So we just view them over here? Taking a while to load the model. Unless it's loading like all the different options, like with arm missing and stuff. Load all these different things. This game had a remaster this entire time and I didn't even know about it. I kind of wish the trees and stuff were moving in the background though. Rustling in the wind. Because there's this sound effect of like they are. Oh, now they are. The eyes still are, like, not quite what I expect them to be. The eyes were always the most jarring thing in there, but,
Hi, Clementine. Look, I don't know what happened. I've got a little girl I'm trying to protect in here, too.
Yeah, the eyes are odd.
Violent, you old fuck? Well, come on! You brah!
Different outfits. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, there's the arm there. Oh, yeah, and then the zombified dude there. Yeah.
They were good people. I wasn't around much, but yeah.
Oh, I can zoom. Oh, it's a left trigger to zoom in and right to zoom out. That's kind of weird. Is it better than it was in the, in what we just played? Oh, time to die. Huh.
From here on out, Lee, I need to know that you're on my side.
The lip syncing looks pretty good, though.
We didn't even try to save him. That blood is on our hands, you know?
Yeah, the lip syncing definitely looks much better.
I don't plan on dilly-dallying.
Huh. Those were his different outfits there. Oh, there's that bit. Huh. Anyone else I want to see here from Season 1? The Stranger, and he's still just called the Stranger.
I got us adjoining rooms. Okay. This is civil.
Yeah, he's pretty creepy. Especially with those eyes.
You look horrible. Quiet, please, sweetie. Do I not seem cool?
Yeah, he's super creepy.
No, I'm not touching you. Just sit down.
Yeah, lines that we just heard not that long ago. Huh. Interesting. So that's the character viewer, I guess. Developer commentary. Yeah, it goes to different parts of the yard here. Interesting. Return of the Walking Dead. The game that couldn't stay dead. A documentary short about how the final season came back to life. Huh. Interesting. Just want to see how many things were there. Art gallery. Curious. Yeah, now I want to see what's here. Season 1. So I guess this was like early art for Lee and deciding what he's gonna look like. Like I see on the left side there, like here's a few different styles. A stranger station wagon is driving on the road in episode 1 when you're in the cop car. It is? I would have never noticed that. Huh. Interesting cameo there. Yeah. Just some of the art and stuff. There's our man Doug. Huh. Interesting. We ever see Molly again, I wonder? Yeah, and then here's the stuff from 400 Days. Oh. This is stuff like... if they were gonna put the characters from, like, the comic book / TV show into the games? Wait, Walker Clementine? Yikes. Walker Exploration. Cop car. Yeah, this is pretty cool, huh? Cop car interior. It reminds me of when I was going through the extras of Last of Us Part 1 when we were done with that game. House exterior. Huh. Kind of get to see some of the design process behind some of these things. I like the ones where it shows, like, different iterations and, like, here's some concept art and stuff like that, you know? Ooh. That's a shot there. And maybe just like with Last of Us Part 1, I should start using some of these shots for, like, thumbnails of the series and stuff. Like, go change some of the already created thumbnails and change it to some of this stuff. Because these are good. These will make good thumbnails. A lot better than the stuff that I used, you know? A lot of the things I used were... I mean, some things I used were official art, but not a whole lot. I didn't see stuff like this posted online. Yeah, this is a... I always like seeing stuff like this in games. Yeah, so that was meant to say no help, and then, I guess the person on the ladder fell and then made a beeline or something. Is what the environmental storytelling is trying to say. Now we lost Kenny in the street down there. Jewelry store. Where... Wait, I was about to say... This... I'm losing my mind. I was about to say, this is the final scene with Lee and Clementine. Nope, different store. Different place. Marsh House interior. Not quite there yet. Epilogue. Oh, we don't even get to see that final thing there. Clementine, and then Omid and Kristen. Distance there. Diner interior. Okay, so this stuff from 400 Days. Forest Camp. Prison Bus. Truck Stop. Red's Diner. Okay, that's as far as it goes, I guess. Interesting. So yeah, that was all the stuff for Season 1. I think, right? Like, because I scrolled all the way to the bottom here. There was the 2 pages. It says 1 out of 2 right there. Oh, I got further down. What? Oh, Y switch page. Yeah, so we got to the bottom there. Yeah, and then there's stuff for Season 2, but, like, spoilers, because we'll get into that eventually. Stuff. You know, I'm sure eventually I'll have this all covered on the channel. And all that. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, why wasn't I just playing this from the get-go? Oh, there's... Wow! A gramophone down here. Interesting. Yeah, I like this collection thus far. So far, I'm down with this. Part of me kind of wishes that this is what I was playing from the get-go, but at the same time, you know, it kind of was interesting playing this game from 11 years ago, and just seeing the difference in, like, hey, this would have looked fine at the time, but now I'm seeing that, you know, this game looks kind of jarring at times, and I wish it got a remaster. And hey, my wish came true. My wish came true 3 years ago. My wish that I had a couple weeks ago came true like 3 years ago. Yeah, I really like the soundtrack here. Like, it's not the kind of soundtrack that I could ever imagine myself jamming out to, like, outside the game. But, like, for the feels that it evokes when you're actually playing the game, it's so good. Like, it absolutely fits perfectly what it needs to. You know? Whoa, where did that one play? I wish it also had, like, a little note about where it played, but I'm sure that there's some of these that, you know, play in different, you know, several different places. You know, stuff like this is pretty evident. I remember what this one is on the train there and stuff. No Time Left. Yeah, so that was where, like, the title card comes up of No Time Left, right? Oh, yeah, so Go Fish. So this would be the stuff in 400 Days now. Keep in the car. Will it keep on playing on the menu? Oh, it will. I hate it when games let you select music to listen to in the whole selection thing, Bob, but then the moment that you back out and go back to, like, other menu stuff, it just immediately stops playing. I'm glad that this isn't that. Here's some Season 2 music. Oh, it uses that same leitmotif. So I guess the tune that Season 1 ends on is what Season 2 starts on. Never would have noticed that. This is a whole lot louder, though. Holy crap. Is this like artist names that are underneath? Something? Let's listen to some final season music that I would have never heard before. Artemis Hornet redeeming absolutely nothing, only the best point redemption ever. Okay, so I guess this is how season 4 starts out, music-wise. What kind of settings are in this? Curiosity. Audio display. Display subtitles on. Yeah, I like it. I wish it showed a little preview at the bottom for how big they are. But I do wish. Oh, it's got lyrics and stuff. That's why I listed a name. Yeah, this seems a whole lot louder. Don't crash on me. Alright, just keep it at high. Everything to high. Yeah. Wait. Interesting. I have no doubt this is gonna get copyrighted. There goes monetization. Whatever. Languages. Okay, see some few options there. About. Yeah. Skybound stuff. Take it from me. Oh. Credits. Whoa. Look like you want to take out your guitar that you don't know how to play. Yeah, same here. My guitar's right there. I semi know how to play. I'm just not very good. I don't know how to play it well. I can do like some basic chords and stuff like that. You know, I can pull it out and like play some chords and just strum back and forth. There's a couple things I know the notes of, but I'm no talented guitar player or anything like that. Something like this I could probably play. You know, if I saw the chords and remembered, like, there's only a handful of chords I remember how to do nowadays, but if I practice, like, the finger placements for whatever chords are part of this, I could probably play something like this. Just take a little bit of practice. Exit game. Yeah, season select. Oh, and then we go into the house. Interesting. How it all started: as the world ends, Lee Everett looks for redemption and fights to protect the young Clementine. Walking Dead Season 2. Clementine's journey continues. Why is the music so loud? I swear the earlier title screen music was quieter than this. I'm looking over at OBS and my voice is louder than the music, but not by a lot. So if it's hard to hear me, I apologize. Clementine's journey continues as she yearns to survive in a world gone mad. When everyone is out for themselves, who can she trust? We'll find out when we play the next game. A new frontier as the world fars apart. That's what his name was. Javier Garcia fights to keep his family together while Clementine searches for the last person she has left. And then the final season. Their long search to secluded school could be home for young survivors Clementine and AG, but protecting it will mean sacrifice. Michonne, haunted by her past and threatened by her present, can Michonne keep her humanity as the bodies pile higher? Okay, I just want to play a little bit of this. Obviously not gonna do a whole nother full playthrough at this point, considering we just did it. But I want to see a bit of it. I want to play a little bit, you know? Oh, interesting. So then we go to and then there's definitive menu here. Interesting. This looks worse than the title screen did of what we were just in. It looks odd. I don't like it. But yeah, so it literally redirects to like just straight up here. Here's the menu of the first game. And then there's the settings within here. Didn't I turn something down? I think it was sounds or something like that. I don't remember. Just do that. Graphics are an individual thing here. Game brightness. What's the point of having a 0.0 if you don't go into the point amounts? Just have like 5, 6, 7 whole numbers. Why is there the 0.0? Like, yeah, I figured that if you wrote just 5. Yeah. Okay, and the grass isn't even moving on. Oh, it is very slightly. But the trees look so weird. Oh, let's just play a little bit. Yeah, we had the option with this at the beginning. I don't know why I would have that off. Yeah, but I can go to any of the things. Oh, let's just see, like, all these. Is what's on the other side of the windows meant to be pitch black darkness? I don't remember what it was in what we were just playing. I mean, I can boot it up and see. Oh, that looks not right. Is it a good thing that I played the original? The other ones look fine there. And then a special episode 400 days. I could have played that here. Oops, yeah. New game, I guess. Gosh dang it. Yeah, standard. Hold on. I'm just gonna play a little bit. That's what I'm gonna do. And I assume that when I boot up Season 2, that I won't have the option to select from my, separate install there. Game series adapts to the choices you make. The story is tailored by how you play. Yeah. I've gathered that. Telltale Games presents. Association with Skybound Entertainment. Oh, it might also just be really loud because when we were playing The Walking Dead before, I turned it down in the volume mixer, but this is a new thing here, and I haven't turned it down in the volume mixer yet. So let's turn it down to, like, here, and see if that seems good. That's what we'll do. Oh yeah, I'm still using just display capture. I guess I can switch this to game capture, and it might run a little bit more smoothly. It might not matter for a game like this, but in some games it matters. So, yeah, something like that. Okay. Episode 1, A New Day. Also, let's see if we can see the stranger's car going by. Didn't see it there. Does it look substantially better here? Oh, there he is! He wasn't in the car, he was in a truck, but that was him. Okay, yeah, I'd say that it may look better here. I think the first was a little bit, well, the original, not the first. The original might have been a little bit more jarring.
Well, I reckon you didn't do it then.
Yeah, well, maybe I should have been playing this. Oh, interesting textures on the buttons. I'm quiet. Silence is a valid option.
Nope, definitely not. You know, I've driven a bunch of fellas down to this prison. Lord knows how many. Usually it's about
Yeah,
now I
the
get
eyes
I
are still a bit
didn't do
jarring.
it.
Definitely still are.
But
It's
you
not
don't
like a
talk too
complete
much, do
model
you?
redo. Still the original models, just touched up a bit, I would imagine. Aim the target at the rear view mirror.
I followed
Yeah,
your
to the
tips,
introduction
little
of how this
boy.
gameplay
You mean
works and
your
stuff.
boy and all. It's not every day a fella from Bibb County goes off and kills a state senator. That's for sure.
But yeah, the texture work is definitely different. There are so many times where I was playing the
Any of that
the original
seem
game.
important to you?
All of
where
that box
I said
never
like,
shuts up.
those
Get
textures,
in
as
this thing,
textures
pay
were
too
like
much
very
attention
jarring.
and you'll drive yourself
Like,
crazy.
look at the textures here.
I got a nephew up at UGA.
Can't
Teach there
believe
long?
that I didn't know this existed
on a
until like an
6-year.
hour ago.
You meet your wife in Athens?
Can't believe. Yeah, the eyes are still a bit jarring. Are they better?
wanna know how
Oh,
I
I should have looked at Omid in the model viewer. That's what I should have done. I can still do that after I back out of this. Oh, there he is again. The stranger. Did we drive by him twice?
Regardless, could be you just married the wrong woman.
Drive by him multiple times. Maybe there was more times that I didn't even notice. Who knows? Yeah. All this time. This game technically had a remaster. Don't tell me that every truck is him. Oh my god, every truck is him. I noticed a different truck going by earlier. So that means we've passed the stranger 4 times? we're stuck in a loop. It's a time loop now.
He wouldn't stop
Like, the
going
second
on
time I
about
didn't get a
how
clear
he
view on
didn't
him.
do it.
Look at those shadows
He
appearing
was
in
an
front of
older
us.
fella, big,
Over there,
soft
as we
eyes
drive.
behind a pair of smart folk
So I didn't get a clear view the
glasses.
first
Wailing
time.
back there.
First,
Said it
third, and
wasn't
fourth I
him.
did. But I
Crying
assumed the
and
second was him as
snotting all
well.
over right where you're sitting.
Imagine if he was like in the cop cars as well. Yeah.
Then before
Oh,
long, he
yeah,
starts
look how
kicking
dark
the
it's
back
getting
of the
around,
seat
like, his
a
neck and
fussy
chin
baby
and
on
stuff.
an airplane. And I tell him he's got to stop.
Weird.
That's government property, and I'll be forced to zap him otherwise.
But yeah,
So he
just a
stops,
time loop where we keep on
having
passing the
exhausted all his
stranger.
options, he starts crying out for his mama. Mama, it's all a big mistake. It wasn't me. Well, blabbermouth, let me tell you something. They caught the fucker red-handed, stabbing his wife, cutting her up as the boys came through the door. He sits in my car screaming bloody murder that it wasn't him. I think he actually believed it himself. It goes to show, people will up and go mad when they believe their life is over. I got another good one for you. This one's a little bit less depressing and a bit more hilarious, if I do say so. This other time...
I'm the silent and stoic type, you know. That's what it is. I was gonna see if there was an option to say nothing, but I guess the say nothing option was just the don't press anything. But yeah, I just want to do like this first section. Should I get into like Herschel's farm and just see that much? I just want a bit of a taste of what this is like, you know. That's what I want. I just want to see. All right, and then he gets chomped and then passed out again. Passed out again. Bad stuff is happening. I'm so mad I didn't know this existed. I'm not gonna get over that. Like, I've got to sound like a broken record by now, but I just cannot get over that. Oh yeah, and his leg is hurt initially.
Thirsty.
I don't know if I'm a fan of like all the dark spots in this version. Like the spots that are dark are really, really dark, like pitch black. Like, I assume that it's meant to look like comic book like stuff here, or just like drawings and ink and all that, or it's splotching around.
Hey,
But this
officer,
is just
are you all
pitch
right?
black.
I'm still cuffed back here.
Look around, find a way out of the car. Yeah, some parts are definitely better. Oh, there's not so much. I think that puts it well. So hey, maybe it's a good thing that we played the original here. And then we have an accurate comparison now. Like, what is with... Oh, I guess these are like the tire treads coming down? But like, what's all this gunk here?
I need to drag myself out that window.
What is it? Look at the door and use the hand icon to... Oh, there. I just did this full playthrough not that long ago. How am I already not knowing how to do this? I think the colors on Lee look really good. Like his pants and shirt and stuff like that. Well, maybe not the darker spots of his pants. There it is, like being pitch black again. Oh, and look, there's my reticle stuck on the screen again. Just like in the original game where it was bugging out and doing that. So I guess bugs like that weren't really fixed. But yeah, with how dark it gets. I mean, is that just maybe the way that it would have looked in the comic book? Like the areas that they wanted to look dark would just be like super pitch black. Also, I was holding forward and I started going left. I had to release the stick and, you know, press forward again. I guess because I was holding forward before and it was having me go along the car and it continued that way. Yeah, I don't know if I'm a fan of that. Like, this looks good. Like, look at his shirt and stuff like that. And him there. The pitch black, I'm not too sure about, though. Alright, do that. Oh no, and then this is where I thought it was going to be a jump scare, and then it wasn't even. Was there always this smaller reticle within the bigger reticle? Like those 4 little triangles? I thought in the original there were some instances where it was one or the other. Yeah, and look, it's just staying on screen.
Officer?
So I guess bugs, like, carried over here. Oh no! I never saw that coming! Holy shit! Use the left stick to get away. Yeah, the parts that are dark are really dark. Yoink. Pick that up pretty slow. Such an urgent situation. Oh no! Grab it, man! Put it in there.
Don't make me do this!
Yeah, don't make me do this. I should probably not do it. Okay, Pew. I think he did. Is this just what the later games look like? Like, if I played something like the final season, I won't here. I'm not gonna spoil myself. I'll get to it when I get to it. But, like, is this what the final season looked like with its dark spots and stuff? Yeah, he is pretty clumsy in the beginning. He does get pretty adept later. Wait, what? He's looking and there's gonna be Zambos. Oh, yeah, and my reticle's still on the screen there. I had the reticle stay on screen a couple times in the base game. But I feel like it's happening more often here. I don't think it happened during these segments, right? Oh, look, my reticle's just staying there. Okay, this is still a little bit loud. I'm just gonna go into the volume mixer really quickly and, boop. Do that. That seems like a bit of a better volume. Well, it's still pretty loud. Ow, no! Yeah, and there's like dark spots appearing under me in wake of a shadow. Not really much under them. Look how dark it is here. Holy crap, this is loud. I'm turning it down again. I'm turning down my own volume too. Turning it down until like here. This is just a loud segment. Yeah, it's just like pitch black on the grass there. Yeah, the darks are real dark. A lot of this does definitely look better than the original. But those dark spots are very odd. You know? Oh my goodness, and then like around like his face there. Ugh. It's weird. Alright, and someone's shooting over there. And they go check it out. The leaves look so much better. Final season doesn't look like this, huh? Cause yeah, when it had the description of like, ah yes, redid the other ones to look like the later ones. Redid the earlier ones to look more like the later ones. That might have been like partially true, but then also partially been created by some artist that was obsessed with darkness or something or other. You know, someone was a big fan of the dark. Like, abnormally so. Unhealthily so. Right into the pitch black darkness. It's not completely pitch black over here, but...
Anybody home? I need a little help.
Yeah, I feel like this lighting and darkness could have used a little bit of tweaking.
Hello?
Whoops.
There's something going
I have to do the open thingamabob. Like, if they had just tweaked that a little bit, the lighting, like, this would look fantastic, you know? And maybe the eyes. The lighting in the eyes. Yeah, someone who's like, colors, ew. Let's see how much darkness I can get away with. Splurging everywhere. Now that makes me curious if Season 2 looks like this. We play like the tiniest little preview of Season 2.
I'm not an
Just to see, for science. This is odd.
These people might need more help than I do.
Maybe it was a good thing that I played the original. I don't know. Alright, then we come over here and we slip. Clumsy. But that's how it be. Was there this many interactable things originally? There must well have been. Right? I remember this many icons. I just feel if you took a screenshot, you could say it was a comic page and no one would say otherwise. Yeah, I guess they did get that successfully. Like, you couldn't do that as well with the original. With, like, maybe in some scenes, but... You know, not as realistically gonna be able to get that. Just stuff with the phone. I don't remember where the radio is. Bookshelf. Like, this is a bit more convincing here, but... Yeah, it's...
Hey, Sandra.
odd.
This is Diana. We're still in Savannah. Ed had a little incident with some crazy guy near the hotel, so we had to get him back
some
to
crazy
the
guy
ER
near the
and have
hotel.
it checked out. Anyway,
So I just need to check
he's not
things
feeling
until,
well
like,
enough to drive
Clementine...
back tonight, so we're staying an
This is the
extra
radio.
day. Thanks so much
Something.
for looking after Clementine, and I promise we'll be back in time before your spring break.
I guess I'll just start opening things. Oh, I skipped one.
Oh my god, finally.
Yeah, it's just...
I don't know if you tried to reach us. All the calls
darkness.
are getting dropped. They're not letting us leave and aren't
Oh,
telling
the
us
radio's in the
anything about
drawer.
Atlanta. Please, please, just leave the city and take Clementine with you back to Murrieta.
I'm not gonna remember
gotta
the
get back
niche
to the
details like
hospital.
that, I guess.
Please let me know that you're safe.
Alright, so I come over here, and then I think the... No, radio doesn't happen yet. Suppose not.
Clementine, baby. If you can hear
Okay,
this,
yeah, and then there's
call
this
the
bit.
police.
Whoa!
That's
Oh,
911.
with like... I was like, why is the lighting changing? It's because of the red flashing light there.
We love you.
But it looks completely different. There's red and no red. Just because of how dark the darkness is. Like, complete pitch black darkness on the sides of the pictures there. It's so weird.
Huh? Hello?
Wow, it sure got bright out here pretty fast. It was really dark out there a second ago. Yeah, this game looks the best in the light. I would say.
Hello? Did they get you?
I'm sorry. I'm here.
She wonders why you're not talking.
Please don't go. Are you dead too?
Wonders why you're not talking.
Hello?
Okay, it repeats. Can't just stay silent forever.
I'm not a monster.
Good.
I wonder if there'd be any option in the menu of, like, turn on original graphics or something. That'd be interesting if you had the option. How old are you?
8.
And you're all alone?
Yes. I don't know where
I guess
anyone
that's where Lee
is.
could have found out that she was
How
8.
old are you?
I'm,
Or did.
37.
Because I think you have to go through all the things. Yeah.
Where are your parents?
I guess silence is not valid here.
And left me with Sandra. They're in Savannah, I think. Where the boats are?
Are you safe?
I'm outside in my treehouse.
Yeah.
They can't get in.
That's
Same
smart.
way to different ways to ask the same thing.
Can you
She's
see
gonna
me?
give the same
I
answer.
can see you through the window.
Clementine definitely looks better than what we were just playing. Oh no, it's Sandra! No! Oh god! X! Yeah, ow. Lee is not exactly very great at dealing with Zambos early on, and then she teleports over here. But by then, he's just, slaughtering them left and right. Launch! Hammer time! Give to me the hammer! I need it. When can I grab it? I'll have to mash first. Why? I'll take that, thank you. And smack. And smack. And smack. And smack. And smack. Wow. So many smacks.
Man. Hi
Darkness. So weird. This is the perfect Halloween mood. This game and this darkness. Oh! What the heck is...
You've been
Her
all
eyes
by
were
yourself through this?
a little bit
Yeah,
odd there.
I want my parents to come home now.
Like one color.
I think
across the
that
pupil,
might be
Linda.
a little while. You know?
Oh,
What's the rest called? The iris.
I don't know.
Been a
what
long time since biology
happened. I'll
class.
look after you until then.
Now I can see the brown of her
what
eyes a
should
bit
we
better,
do
but...
now?
We need to find help before it gets
I waited for
dark.
dark last time before,
Yeah, it's not safe.
without even realizing it was an option, so I guess I'll do the other thing this time. Maybe I'll play until Herschel's farm,
Let's go.
and then
Stay
quit
close
out.
to me.
Maybe. Do I want to try the tiniest snippet of Season 2 to see if it looks like this? It's so weird! Yeah, like the textures and stuff look so much better. You know? Like the leaves, textures here. It does look a lot better. It's just the darkness is the jarring thing here. You know? It's the pitch black darkness. The lighting in general looks pretty fine. It's just where the darkness gets to pitch black that it's
Man,
weird.
I ain't never getting home to Mama at this rate.
this sucks.
Oh, it's hot this night.
The leaves, the Lee. Yeah, some of them look better there. The leaves and the Lee. Weird how my reticle keeps staying on the screen. That only happens sometimes when I was playing the original. But it happens every time here. Like, look, the
Should I
reticle's just
stay?
staying there.
What?
I don't want to sleep in the treehouse tonight.
So,
but I
turns
don't
out this
know
game
if
had
I
a
should
remaster
leave.
after all.
What if my parents come home?
But not quite the remaster I would have hoped for.
I can stay with you until they find me.
That's a good idea.
Why is the reticle staying on screen? It's so odd. Oh!
Hey, man! Holy shit!
Amazing frame rate on Lee there.
We're not gonna hurt you.
Yeah. Thought for a
Yeah,
second
and
you and
continues to
the
stay
little
on
ghost
screen.
gonna give us the chump.
The game was so loud
Thanks
earlier.
for, not
Now
doing
it's so
that.
much quieter.
Goodness, that is.
I'm Sean.
That
Sean
one
Green.
segment after the, like, running up to the house was so loud.
I'm Chet.
We ever see Chet again
Shouldn't have
after
it
this?
open Like this. How about you
I don't
help
think we
us
saw
figure
Chet
out
when
how
we
to take
waited
you
until
and your
night.
daughter out of here and down to my family's farm. It should be safer there.
I'm not.
Yeah, it's
okay.
gonna be so safe.
A good Samaritan.
Yeah, a good Samaritan.
John drew his own conclusion. Oh.
Let's get going. Staying put for too long is a mistake.
What do you want to do?
Why is the reticle still on screen? I don't get it. What happens if I switch my mouse? No, no, it's not gonna change anything.
We gotta go.
Lee, quick, let's go.
Oh. Yeah. Yes, push. Surprised it's not a mashing thing. What if Chet is a walker at night? Oh. Oh, you might be right. Sounds faintly familiar. Because, like, he saw a friend of his that was turned into a Zambo. I think I faintly recall. What is Chet doing? What are we... Oh. Oh, the frame right there. Yeah, this is the truck that we were in. We just need to get that out of the way. I got you.
Those guys,
There's the reticle on screen.
not good Samaritans.
Why is there still red around the screen? Like, there isn't any time limit here anymore. It's keeping these UI effects on the screen for some reason. Those dark trees.